lot of great life lessons when you run it by a woman and go, oh.
Run it by a single woman.
Optimism kind of died with the first Trump election.
Yeah.
He was obsessed with driving. That was his big thing. And he was racist.
You've seen 3 hours of me, and it's like very curated. It's like exactly how I want to present myself. Every horse is like, I hope we get a season 2.
Yeah. Because there's always at least one song where I go, God damn, that was beautiful.
Do you ever feel like you have to check like the Socialist Handbook? I'm like, how am I supposed to feel about this one? Like, I don't remember.
Guys, my guest today is a very funny writer, comedian, good friend of mine. He's been featured on This American Life for his work on his show Solo, and he has a new one-man show called The Big Picture. Please enjoy my conversation with Gabe Mollica. Today's Friday. This is That Sounds Like a Lot. Script coordinator on
Einstein on CBS with Matthew Gubler from Criminal Minds.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm very happy that you're working
He
this
is
job.
such a star.
Cool.
Anything people say about him is an understatement. He's like the sweetest man in the world.
Nice.
And this is like his baby. And I work for Andy Breckman, who created Monk.
Yes.
And so this
the
is
great
his,
Andy Breckman.
The great Andy Breckman, who created Monk. And so it's like all murder mysteries. So it's like the Monk creative team too.
Very fun.
Getting back together, one last ride, because Andy's like in his 70s. He's like, this is my retirement.
You're like the youngest guy on staff, which is not
by
a bad
far.
thing. Yeah.
I'm the 33. They're like, oh, this baby.
Sure.
We really next season, we knock on wood, we need a Gen Z person in the room. Just like I can't speak for everyone below 35.
Yeah,
like it's
You're the
such
monolith.
a task.
Are a lot of people calling you kid?
They're not, but like
people do that to me when I'm working with older people, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, you know what? It felt like in Girls when Adam Driver called Lena Dunham kid a lot.
Oh yeah.
And I remember like talking to a woman about it. She's like, we don't like that. Like, don't do that. You know when you talk to a woman and you're like, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah. A lot of great life lessons when you run it by a woman and go, oh.
Run it by a single woman.
Yeah, don't call us kid ever. That's really funny.
Yeah.
So wait, you're in Montreal.
It's so funny when I did stand up again, I like posted on Instagram. Both of my parents individually called me. They're like, how did it go? Like stand up, that's so cool. And it was really sweet. And I was like, oh, when I was only doing stand up, you guys were like, when are you getting a real job? Now that I have a real job, they're like, when are you doing stand up?
Distinguishing thing of like, yeah, you're working hard, so they're willing to humor your bullshit. You
Totally.
know? So you did stand up in a predominantly French-speaking city.
Yeah, for Americans in a hostel. Thank God.
Oh, it was Americans in a hostel?
They were like, they're from Pittsburgh. Well, it's just like, now I have like 15 or 16 gigs lined up of just like sets. So like, I'll get back into the rhythm of it.
Wait, when are you doing those in New York?
Just in Montreal.
You're doing 15 shows in
just like in the next 2 months or whatever.
Okay, sure. The way you push yourself is shocking to me. You have a full-time job, probably more than 40 hours a week.
Yeah. 12 hours.
And then you're just performing at American hostels tour?
Yeah, I just got booked at a pizza parlor because that's how. So when I would do solo shows on the road, I would do the show. I got to go to Pittsburgh and I did Bottle Rocket. And then I would book little sets around that as like, I'm going to do this. That's how you meet the comics, you know?
What do you help me understand what it is that you love so much about getting up on stage? Because I do like it.
Yeah.
I miss it. But I feel like that's not where I would like focus on the one show. And I would never think like, I got to do like a bunch of smaller sets around this.
Yeah. So in New York, what I'll do is I'll do my hour once a month. And then every little spot I get is all like in prep for that.
Got it. You're working out little chunks of it.
Yeah. It's like you always think when you do open mics, you get your first bar show, you're like, oh my God, it's all been leading to this. And then you do enough bar shows and you're like, oh, that's leading to a club spot. For me, I've taken that even a step further. It's like, this is all planning for the solo show.
Yeah.
Everything's preparation for that. Who cares how this club spot goes?
So is that the kind of material you're doing? I've seen your solo shows. They're fantastic.
Thank you.
Obviously, it's like weird complimenting you, but like
no,
for the listener, I am friends with Gabe. But yes, your stuff is fantastic.
Thank you.
The shows you're doing in Canada, is it material I've seen from?
Yeah, it's a big, so the first
stuff
solo
from
show.
Big Picture?
Yeah, the first solo show was about friendship. And then I'm going to film that in the fall. And the new show is sort of about marriage, house, kids, the millennial dilemma.
There's a little friendship in there too.
There's some friendship in there for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, just starting back out again, I'm like pulling little things from the big picture. Like I have that story of doing stand-up with a guy who ended up doing January 6th.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
This is where I think your ambition gets you into trouble, where I'm safe. You have to. I have been spared many times from saying no to things, but you were opening for this guy? Or is that what it was?
I did a club weekend in Saratoga.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm getting paid to do stand-up. Yeah. It's my dream come true. And it was like 2015 maybe. And I was getting paid $25 a show.
That's crazy.
Which stood, it
feels like 1915. Wage.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it stood out to me because I had just read this book about or listened to a podcast or something about the Comedy Store in LA where they went on strike in 1979 for $25 a show. So I was like, oh, we haven't.
They were trying to get to that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So like that's what they were asking for in the late 70s, and that's what I was getting paid in 2015.
Yeah, that's a eye opener.
Yeah. So like right away, comedy has changed, right? When Seinfeld's like, oh, I started out, I was making a living after a year hosting. It's like that doesn't
rent
happen
was like
anymore.
$90 a month.
Yeah.
So like
yeah. Now you have to like have a side hustle or a scam.
Yeah,
or
you got to be working on a network mystery procedural in Canada so you can fund your stand-up career. But
1,000%.
But back in the day, you were hustling. You got this opportunity to open for this dude.
Yeah, and he was like sort of weird.
Yeah,
like he I had a camera set up in the back. He like put his beer in front of it.
Yeah, intentionally
to like screw with me. I like had a microphone in the back.
Super fun,
cool, fun.
He
dude.
knows you're just in it for the money, so he's like, I'm gonna fuck with you here and ruin your chances of getting a good shot. But
yeah, we just like road dog, sort of like, oh, this guy's in his 20s. I'm gonna like give him a noogie.
Fraternity culture is so corny to me.
It is really corny and sort of like lame.
Gotta cut your teeth at this club that no one's ever been to. Like, yeah. Anyway, sorry.
It's very like in college we used to be like people who say, "Remember my first beer." They'd be like, remember my first beer? Yeah. And we used to be like, yeah, that's why you should have empathy for them. You remember that moment when you learned. Like, that's just an excuse to be empathetic.
Yeah, dude, you remember it's scary. Hold my hand while I sip my first beer. Help me. Oh, my God. So do you remember admiring this dude when you were up there? Like, do you remember thinking like, he was weird, but do you remember thinking like, oh, cool, this is an opportunity. I'm at this club. I'm traveling for work.
1,000%. You're like, because he might take me on the road. He might know somebody. He might whatever.
Everything feels that way when you're like starting out.
Of course. You're like, oh my God, he did a spot on Conan once. Like, I could be right there. I'm 1 degree of separation away from television.
Meet Conan next year. It all just feels.
Now, to be clear, this guy was not on Conan, but everybody you meet who has any sort of cred, you're just like in awe of. It feels so 2015. Now it's like the world has changed.
It is. Yeah. Optimism kind of died with the first Trump election. It was sort of like anything's possible still. I was 25, 26. And I think back to like the way I approached making art and doing comedy. I was doing like multiple like sketch shows. I was doing like a talk show with my friend.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Trump got elected. Then I was like, all right, I'm hanging it up. Like I obviously still do comedy, but like, I do remember feeling like, what do we do? We got to focus. Like, we gotta we're missing something here. If like culture is saying this is the guy, but
it felt very like demoralizing. And I remember going to an open mic, and which I don't really go to anymore, but I went to an open mic post-COVID, and no one was filming anything. And I remember having this like emotional reaction. I was like, look at these people just making art for no one, like just for themselves, just to try to get better. And I was like, oh, I missed that pre-COVID. And pre-Trump, really, there was this energy of like, we're all out here
filming stuff.
Or just like trying to make stuff.
But you liked no one filming? You were like,
yeah, it made me feel like, oh, these people are in it for an intrinsic value as opposed to like to try to go viral.
Yeah.
There was something sweet about it.
I can kind of meet you there. Part of me is like, those are the people that are just like, I don't even give a shit. Like,
there's an element of that too. Yeah, where it's like some people just get into that circuit and like never want to move up. But I'm like, no, you got to see that the eyes are on the prize.
Take us back to Saratoga.
Sorry. So he's weird all weekend, and years later, I got a DM from a guy who writes for the New York Times, and he's like, "Have you ever done comedy with?" And I'm like, why would he be asking me? Like of all the comedians that I've worked with, there's so many who should be written about in the New York Times. This guy's not the one. And I was like, yeah, I have. And he was like, oh, I don't know if he says it, but like he like intimates or like something where I Google it and it's like, oh, he stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
And so the person you've been, and like it sort of made sense. And then you go through the social media and you do the deep dive and you're like, oh, this post is crazy.
Yeah.
Not the only comedian that day either.
When you were with him, did you feel like you could tell he was gonna one day snap, or was it like,
this is 2015.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe the year before, or Trump is just starting to run. So like there used to be this like politics thing where it's like, oh, they're a John McCain voter, but like we can still be friends.
Oh,
and it didn't bubble up.
Yeah. And that is like, I can't imagine a world where that's a conversation anymore.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
Like, not in a bad way or like you'd be a bad person to support someone who's a Republican, but like, I can't think of a world, or like a candidate, I should say, like a Republican candidate, where you'd be like, oh, my friend kind of supports John, Smith or whatever, but we're cool with it. It's like, I don't think we're gonna ever pull back to the middle.
Sure. Well,
I don't know.
The two candidates used to just be much more similar. You look at Obama, McCain, it's like, or Obama, Romney. It's like Romney had socialized medicine in Massachusetts, where it's like the overlap.
Like he had a good healthcare plan in weird ways.
Yeah, more progressive than anybody on the right now.
Yes, by a long shot. Yeah. So anyway, you're with.
So
Kevin
like, did I have any idea that he was going to be that way? Not like that.
Yeah.
Like I knew it was a little.
Did he go to jail?
I don't think so.
Oh, so
I think he was just like laying low. I don't. Yeah,
he was there, but he wasn't like throwing fire extinguishers.
Yeah. I don't know if he
wasn't looking for Nancy. He was. He kept his distance.
I bet. So with a lot of those guys, I'm like, I bet they wanted to go in. I bet at some point they got stopped. You know what I mean? Like there was waves of people.
Oh, you're.
I like.
You weren't the first one to breach the window.
You're
I missed my chance. I'll try again next time they do this.
We'll check out the food court. I remember doing like a packet years ago for John Oliver, and there's like all these people who stormed the Capitol. It's like a yoga instructor stormed the Capitol. And it's like, oh, like nut jobs can have any job.
Yeah,
I guess.
And they're all out. I think about that all the time.
Oh yeah,
I've talked about it on here before, but they're all just among us.
Yeah, of course.
They're all free.
Yeah.
That's the first action that he did when he got elected again. Was they're all free? Let them go. Let them go.
Wasn't
whatever.
there one person who was like, no, I did the time? I think there was one woman who was like, no, I feel remorse. I should stay. Yeah.
Dude,
one, maybe
take
one.
your golden ticket, lady. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm a bad person. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna chill for 7 years.
They're all on a school board somewhere now.
What did end with it? How did that end?
He was on his two big credits were he was on What Not to Wear and Queer Eye for the Straight Guy as a contestant. So the bit is like
so yeah,
every TV producer who met this guy was like, he's a before. like we need to make this guy over. Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh my God. Imagine you work so hard to be a comedian. Your only credits are like this guy this can't be serious what he looks like.
Yeah, we need to redo. He needs a makeover. Clothes, personality.
Wear. Oh, that's so funny. I remember that show, dude. That was like our moms love that shit.
Oh, my sister got me into it as a child, and I remember being terrified as a kid because they would have like a hidden camera in their closet, and I'd be like, if you get a hidden camera in my closet, and
as a kid, you were worried about the shame of not dressing well.
I didn't know that like it was television, and it probably took 2 days to set up that camera.
Oh yeah, back then you don't have a clue. You think any moment you could show up on a TV show and be humiliated when you're a kid.
When you're. And I met Stacey London once.
Really?
I went to Alison Leiby's solo show,
and she was there.
And we like went out afterwards and like had dinner with like a group of people.
You get involved in things. you like say sentences to me where I'm like, who are you spending time with?
Well,
like,
this was a shock to me also.
Sure.
And I played it cool. And by the end of the night, I was like, by the way, like my sister and I like grew up on you. And she's like, let's send her a selfie. Like she was like super
that's
nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's nice.
She was cool.
Do you remember when the Today Show used to like take people off the street and be like, this person's ugly as fuck?
No.
You don't remember that? Do you remember this?
Horrible.
No, but they did a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, that was like
that was very popular.
This was in like peak What Not to Wear era. Like the Today Show would do like I'll have to Google it, but it was
Al
like
Roker?
I don't know if he was directly involved in the makeovers, but they would do like, it was called like ambush makeover or something. Like they'd grab, the people were out there with their signs, like, I love, whoever.
Yeah.
They would like grab people and do makeovers for them. Wow. And there was even as a kid, I remember watching this in the morning, like before like middle school and stuff and being like, there's something, the tone of this is off. Like they're saying like, we think you could be better. And they are making them look nice, but it is sort of like, it's all these people from God knows where coming into New York for their vacation. And it's like, it always had this vibe of like the elite New York TV personality, like, ew.
Also, assuming someone even wants a makeover, assuming that they're like, I'm ugly, please fix it.
I don't think like the guards like took them in.
You should always get the release first. You shouldn't have to like make somebody over and like, oh, by the way, will you sign
I'm surprised
this?
no one remembers that, but I grew up in a Today Show household. It was always on.
Oh, really? You guys are
And to this day, my parents will like talk to me like, oh, it was on the Today Show. You didn't see it? And I'm like, didn't see it. I was like, I don't pop that on at 7 a.m. when I'm sleeping.
That's so, I mean,
but it was always on getting ready for school and stuff. I have like memories of that.
Yeah. Well, now it's just all YouTube. Like nobody's like the younger kids. It's funny. Our parents were like Today Show people and we like thread the needle of hybrid internet, classic cable. And then the younger people just the YouTube thing.
Yeah. I still have that tendency that like I have an antenna in my apartment, digital antenna.
Really?
You haven't been to my apartment in so long.
Yeah.
You wouldn't notice it. It's very sleek and sexy. But I've got
How many channels does it get?
It gets like a ton. But it's a lot of them are like Spanish channels or like local access channels.
Yeah.
But it gets the main networks like CBS, NBC.
So that's how you watch football?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone should get an antenna. It's like $15.
I brought one to college, and I remember being like, "This is how you know I was old. I had no smartphone and
it's
an
not
antenna."
like it doesn't look bad. Like it's not like the wires you're picturing. It's like a little thing that like you just kind of throw on behind your.
You don't need
console.
like tinfoil or anything.
No.
Okay,
But
those
God,
days
who
are.
knows what channels we're getting? We're tapping into something. You should come over. We'll put some foil on it.
Local Pittsburgh TV.
Yeah, see what we can tap into. TV work is hard work up to a point, but I do feel like people that don't work in TV or have never worked on a set, there's like a lot of nice things around. Like they do take care of you. Like it's
there's money in the budget for
there's snacks, there's food.
Yeah,
especially if you're
Law and Order, you know.
Brother, do I? No, I was not high on the call sheet for Law and Order, but I was taking care.
They threw you in a trailer, I'm sure.
Oh, I was in a trailer. Yeah, I wasn't like just wandering around. Yeah, it was nice. Like I had hair and makeup. It was all. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you're more pampered than I'm comfortable being pampered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know it's probably different working on this show as like part of like the staff, but when you're like an actor on a show like that, they do too much. They have like people coming to receive you, and they're like, "I'm walking with Matt. I got Matt." And it's like I know where I can just walk. Like it always feels a little like I appreciate it, and this is all to be. So we run this show smoothly.
Totally.
But I'm always kind of like, oh, you're doing too much. They're like, do you want me to grab you a coffee? And I'm like, I have 3 lines. It's like, don't sweat. I'll go get my coffee at the crafty thing.
A thing I kept thinking, starting working on the TV show, was every time you think like, oh, this thing is missing or we need to do this, it's somebody's job who's already figured it out. Like somebody says a line slightly wrong and I'd be like, hey, they said that line wrong. And there's a script like supervisor who's just like literally like calls get put in to be like, oh, we got to move that and we got to do this. And it's like, whoa, okay, they've already thought of everything.
Yeah.
That's how you operate 80 people moving in the same direction.
As working on this show, because I believe this is like your first like TV production that you've worked on.
Yeah.
Has it made you change at all like the trajectory you see for yourself for the next couple of years? Because I feel like you've always been so I'm doing my solo shows. I'm going to work my ass off to make them perfect, and I'm going to go take them on the road. So doing this, are you sort of like, maybe I'd like to create a sitcom, or maybe I would like to get in the writer's room next season, or move up to like, is TV calling you now more, or are you sort of like, I still want to be Gabe, the solo performer?
I think I'm just starting. Doing stand-up again has made me just miss that world enough.
A little taste in the hostel.
Yeah. But like, of course, like running a TV show, it's like, oh, what a cool job.
Yeah.
And it's like your ideas, and suddenly you get the set someday, and you're like, oh, this set we imagined in the writer's room a year ago, they've just put a ton of money and time and effort into.
To watch it come to life in a way.
Yeah, and there's like the other people who work on our show like are just so talented, like production coordinators and stuff like that. They're just like building these sets.
Isn't that magical? Seeing everyone work and be so damn good. That's what I miss the most about when I worked at the Tonight Show, was like you see these people that are like the top of their class at what they do.
Totally.
And it's just watching all these gears move the other gears, and then all of a sudden you've got this, grandfather clock fly. It's like it's a bad analogy, but like
no.
But it is amazing to see all the small efforts by incredibly talented people make like a full thing, and then you'll get to watch it and be like, damn, we really put together a show out of nothing. Like,
yeah. And there's a respect because everybody's getting paid relatively well, right? There's an 8-cam operator who's like really good. He's on a steady cam and he's like moving and creating the shot. There's like a respect that happens where it's like, these are our careers. Where it's like everything I've made up until this point is me like running off-Broadway theater by myself. I'm like hiring a bartender. I'm like, can you please hit this cue on the PowerPoint thing when I like, oh, we have somebody calling the show tonight. We have to train them, but it's just me training them.
It's the Gabe show.
It's the Gabe show. And I have a new respect for like just like show business as a whole, where it's like, it all fits together, and it makes you appreciate like Game of Thrones so much more.
Oh.
Where it's like, oh, we have 40 extras and this feels like a ton. They have like 500 people in a battlefield.
And they're
like,
all dressed in like, kilts and like swords. And,
how do you feed these people? Like the food budget on Game of Thrones.
You're really getting an education, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just the way you talk about it, I'm like, damn, you are like in TV production now.
Yeah, there's cranes going by. There's just like
so fun.
Teamsters.
I miss that, man. I miss that. I'm so happy it's been such a like successful experience for you, because like when you got that job, I was obviously like so happy for you, but like to see it through to getting to be on set and not just like in the writer's room pitching and stuff, and now you're like actually there making a thing that will do well. Like it is
millions of people will see it. Whether it's the right number of millions is like not up to us.
Yeah. Is it the demo? Who knows?
Yeah. But it'll be out in January, and it's like fun, light murder mysteries with science and math, and it's fun.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah.
we don't need another like moody 5-episode miniseries.
Yeah. This is fun. And Andy's like, it just needs to be fun.
Yeah, he made Monk.
Yeah,
this guy knows what he's doing. I'm excited to watch it.
Thank you.
And just be like, oh, Gabe, seeing the little credits at the end.
Yeah, I'll be there.
It'll be fun.
I'll be pausing my name, pointing.
No, I love talking about the collaboration stuff because when we first met because you invited me to come see one of your shows, and then we actually became friends, which never happens.
Yeah, a show about how I don't have any friends. You came to see, and then we became friends.
Yeah, so that show was so good.
Oh, thank you.
And where was I going with that? Oh, well, then we started getting coffees regularly and talking about writing, and you told me something that blew my mind where you're like, who do you write with when you're writing your material and stuff? And I was like, oh, no one. I'm just sitting there. And you're like, what? So we started getting together, and like it was such some of my fondest memories of making comedy over the past year have been like our stupid Woo and Nussbaum coffees. There's a coffee shop. Shout out Woo and Nussbaum.
The most New York City thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's Asian food and Jewish food. Woo and Nussbaum. Yeah, just a classic combination.
And the joke is they don't do either well.
Yeah. Do you want
very mediocre?
The worst of both worlds.
I'm there at least twice a week.
Yeah. Come stop by, say hello.
That's my office. I'm holding office hours.
Well, you drove by once and you yelled Gabe.
Yeah, because I was
sitting there. Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's but I have so many fond memories of sitting there trying to write jokes for videos or working on some of the videos you've done. You're also a very talented actor, which I don't feel like you do enough of, and you should do more of that. But because that was also back when you were doing a lot more of those sketches, those kind of Seinfeldian things with Alexis.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really miss. I'm looking forward to when you're done rapping this season, so we can goof around at Woo and like have bagels
and write stuff.
Try to write some jokes.
It's so fun to write with you. You're a really good collaborator. It made me like. I run everything. My cousin Devin, who you know actually,
Devin's great,
writes for the Daily Show, and so he's somebody that like I'll send everything to and get a joke passed through, and he'll give me other types of.
No,
notes.
I've been cursed with that.
Yeah. Well, it's like you need it. Like the fact that
you 100% need it, and you've been also. It goes both ways. You've read a ton of my bullshit, which I am so appreciative of.
Yeah. Anytime I get like a little line in something you write, I'm like, hell yeah! Like it makes me feel so good.
You've contributed in a lot of ways. Even just me going, is this insane? And you go, no, it's good. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need the, is this insane check?
Totally.
But what often happens, I'll send you a script for something I'm about to go shoot.
Yeah.
And then like 3 hours later, you have like a great joke. and I'm like sending you the link to the text. I'm like, it's too late.
Out.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you.
One of the things, and I try to do this on stage, and I think you do this extraordinarily well, is you make it feel like, oh, I'm just like coming up with this stuff. But you've put in this layer of, like the house has a foundation.
Yeah, thank you. That's nice of you to say. I try to work at that. Sometimes lately I feel like I'm too forced. I'm trying to like get back to like just Matt, but that's also like in your head more than anything else. Like no one's giving me that notes.
Yeah.
But you can feel your own material and the way you evolve as a comedian. You can feel like I've been doing those walking videos for a while now, and you kind of feel like, is this getting stagnant? How do I challenge myself? So I'm kind of in that phase right now where I'm like, because I'm doing one every week for this show.
Yeah.
And I'm having fun doing it, but I'm sort of like, what can we do to keep reinventing the wheel here with my sense of humor? And like, is it songs? Is it, I don't know, characters?
Well, that's the other thing, Matt. You're prolific. You write plays, you write songs, you write videos, you write all types of stuff.
Yeah. And
it's unbelievable.
What's the success rate?
Well, that's the thing. I do think so. I'm really obsessed with this author, David Epstein. His second book, Range, is about like, in order to be successful at something, you need to make analogies. And so Roger Federer did all different types of sports until he turned like 14 and then committed to tennis. And so like he knew dance, he knew soccer, he knew all these things. So when he came time to hit a tennis ball in a certain way, he was like, oh, this is just like dance.
He could compare it to these other lived experiences.
Exactly. When you only do tennis, you have no comparison.
Yeah.
And so David Epstein's new book, which I just bought, is about how things that confine us make like the limitation is the thing that allows you.
And when you have parameters.
Exactly, a constraint.
I totally subscribe to that. I feel like I'm so much better as an artist and a writer when I am like, I have to do 2 minutes only, and it has to be about, Thanksgiving or something. Like if I have like an exact thing I have to write to, a prompt, it feels so much easier. When it's a blank doc with like, what do we want to talk about today? It's like,
could be anything.
Forget it. Yeah, it's so hard.
He opens with Mendeleev creating the periodic table. And the story is like I believe it's Mendeleev. Somebody fact check me on that.
No.
99% sure. And the story is that he dreamt it. It like came to him in a dream.
He dreamt the periodic table?
Yeah, he like went to bed. And so like that's the story. Casper Mattress ran an ad where it's like dream like like that kind of thing. And the real story is he was writing, he had a book deal. And he's like, you got to come up with something to talk about all the elements. And he came up. So it's like, it's not a dream where anything's possible. It's an assignment where like you need to figure it out. I remember the first time I watched Citizen Kane, and this was in my early 20s, and I was so smitten with myself for watching Citizen Kane that I like stopped paying attention. I'm like, no, you actually have to watch Citizen Kane to get credit.
Such a funny feeling, dude. Wow, I'm so cool.
I'm so precocious.
It's a lot of like that happens with like reading a big book. You're like, wow, I'm really reading Infinite Jest right now. It's like, no, you have to focus.
Look at 1QA4, Murakami's longest book. Look at me walk around the Upper West Side.
That was me with the Power Broker when I finally tackled that. Do you know the Power Broker about Robert Moses, the guy who like built New York? I read that a couple of years ago. Just fucking nightmare. An unbelievable book. Yeah. But it literally weighs like 7 pounds. So like I couldn't even like take it around with me. I had to like dedicate like at least 20 minutes every morning. I was like, I'm never gonna finish this.
And the theme is the same. Robert Moses is awful.
Yeah. It's pretty hard on him, but it's also like it's basically a biography on him and how like New York got built, which a lot of issues, but like it's fat. You should read it as like a Long Island guy, and like you should 100% read it. But it'll take you years. Like it's a tome, man.
There's famously roads on Long Island that like weave. And it's because he wanted a scenic route out east as opposed to a straight
He was obsessed with driving. That was his big thing, and he was racist. And so he would like lower the overpasses so buses couldn't get out to the beaches. He designed the overpass to be lower so only people who owned cars could drive the easier routes. Anyway, it's time for a segment. It's time for That Sounds Like a Lot.
Oh, great.
This is the segment where we have viewers send in dilemmas. We decide what they should do. And I don't know. We'll just see.
We'll give some advice. Let's do it.
What do we got, Rebecca?
Do crossing guards have to police adults? I walk by a school on my commute to work every day, and the crossing guard always gets way too aggressive with the whistle to me, an adult in my 30s. I'm paying attention. I'm not going to walk into traffic. Why is he doing this?
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't respond well when adults like yell at me for things like that.
This just happened to me.
In
Montreal.
Please. The stage is yours.
I'm about to cross. There's a little construction, and it's about to turn red. And so I'm from New York. I start to go because I know yellow goes to red, and it's going to happen. And the guy blew his whistle and yelled at me in French. And like we don't even speak the same language, but I still gave him the like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't want to live this way.
Oh, my God.
But when you started the question, I was like, anyone in uniform, like anybody who puts on the acrylic vest, I'm like, I'll listen to that guy. And I was like, no, don't yell at me.
Especially if you're walking. Like, I understand if you're on a bike and you're going through like a kid zone, but like, if I'm a grown man and another adult is like blowing their whistle, that's...
But their job is to be near schools and to protect children, right?
But if you're not...
I mean, that's my experience.
My understanding of this is the person was walking, right?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the crossing guards are there to protect children in school areas.
Yeah.
Do they have a responsibility to the adults crossing the street? I don't know.
That's a strange one. I
love safety. I love not getting hit by cars. Like
my favorite thing in the world is not getting hit by cars.
Well, that's why I don't ride a bike in New York. I'm just like, no, thank you. Like that won't be me.
I have a bicycle in my apartment right now.
I like Seinfeld.
Yeah, and it's unassembled.
Yeah.
It's going to be assembled soon. I'm just revealing this now to everyone. Kind of putting it together because I'm a little afraid of what I'm going to do on it.
Yeah, I get that. It's a scary thing. Walking in New
it's
York
a hardcore bicycle. It's like a street racing bicycle that my dad got like Facebook Marketplace or something in Pennsylvania. So he's like, it's this whole ordeal to get it out to me. Now it's in my apartment.
Yeah,
and I just look at it. And I look at it and go, today's not the day.
Yeah.
It's like for people that race.
Yeah.
Like, this is not what
Tour
I
de
should
France.
I'm going to kill myself on this thing.
Yeah, no, it's scary.
But it'll be awesome right before I die.
Yes, you'll be having fun.
It'll be super fun when I'm flying around Central Park.
I like it. It reminds me of Calvin and Hobbes. I feel like Calvin's dad was always riding his bike like anti-traffic.
Yeah. Wow, Calvin and Hobbes. That's
the best.
early comedic influence for me.
Huge. The guy worked 20 years and like never worked again. Bill Watterson. He's pretty young.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Calvin and Hobbes, Far Side. That was probably, I've never thought about this before. That's probably like my earliest comedic influence was those giant books, those like collections, you know?
The best.
They were like coffee table books.
Revenge of the Babysat. They were
yeah.
They were fantastic.
Oh, the Far Side stuff I love though, because I knew I didn't understand it, you know?
There's an element of...
It's like kind of weird and there's not, it's like almost like anti-jokes. It's a very like Norm Macdonald sense of humor. Those Far Side comics. Did you ever read Far Side comics?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I love them. Yeah. Because I couldn't like figure out why it was funny, but I knew it was supposed to be funny because it was in a book and someone was like, this is funny. This is like.
That's how I feel about it. I knew that it was supposed to be good. It was very like intellectual.
Yeah.
So it was, that's like, I should like this. I should,
Which is sometimes comedy code for just not funny.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I loved like the cows. I loved anything where it was like the animals doing like human things. You know what I mean? Or like the animals like gossiping about like the other animals. I was like, oh, this is my sense of humor.
Totally. Seeing what your parents think is funny, I think is really important.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if my parents liked it. We were a big household that would clip out comics and put them on the fridge.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Readers. You guys were reading newspapers?
With pictures. Readers if there were images of cows. No, my family was readers. But yeah, that was like the OG, like sending memes to each other. I would like wake up and there'd be like a thing on the fridge.
I remember coming to school and being like, did you see The Simpsons last night? Did you see like the opening credit couch gag?
Oh,
like that was like the old school.
We weren't a Simpsons household.
Oh, really?
That's my biggest comedy blank space is Simpsons.
Oh, interesting.
I never got like super into it.
Yeah.
And then I've tried to watch it since and it almost feels like I'm so far out of the joke, you know?
Yeah.
I get the comedy. I get the jokes per minute. Like I'm like, damn, yeah.
Have you seen like the classics? Have you seen like the monorail?
A handful. Yeah, I've seen the monorail. Like I've seen like some of those big episodes, but I don't even know where to begin when a show is like no, 1 through 7 are the best episodes. Like no, seasons. You're like, all right.
We were doing this last night. I was with my friends on Long Island and just like seeing how many episodes of TV certain shows ran where it's like Judge Judy has like 6,000 episodes. We're like, yeah.
Dude, I'm that way. Someone told me Survivor has like
50 seasons.
Because like when someone told me 50, I was like, the show wasn't created in the 1970s.
I remember when it came out. It was after the Super Bowl in like 2002.
Were you a big Survivor head?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never. I reality TV, it's like sort of a...
You don't watch any reality TV?
Basically none.
Yeah. I came back from a run this weekend and my girlfriend was watching Real Housewives of New York. She's watching all of that. Mm-hmm. And it's so fun.
Really?
Even just like catching glimpses of it, especially because the older seasons are shot on like digital camcorders. Like it looks, they're like in these bougie dining rooms in New York, but it's like someone's shooting it like, dude, it's great. Yeah.
The original versions are so much better. Because it's just more raw and less produced. They hadn't figured out how to produce them so heavily. And now it feels a lot more scripted.
Yeah, it's almost like they didn't know how to be reality stars yet. They're just like, wow, we're doing this thing. Because you have to think when they were doing those early seasons, they didn't even, it wasn't like the thing it became.
Sure.
Like BravoCon wasn't a thing. Like Andy Cohen didn't host the reunions because he wasn't hosting things. You know, like it was like,
totally.
They're just like doing a weird show. So they're very candid and it's just fun to see old New York too. Like, I say old New York, but you know, like 2003.
Well, like they also didn't have any role models. They weren't like the people who are on these shows now. I imagine have watched a lot of them. They know what the archetypes are. Mm-hmm. I remember doing a story at the Moth really, really early on in my life, and they put it on the radio, and I was like way more vulnerable than I thought I had been. Like years later, I'm like, whoa, I would not phrase something like that because I just didn't know.
When that happened, did you get a lot of like attention, or was it like?
I got some messages from people, but nothing like too crazy. But like that feeling, and I was also on This American Life, which like is reality TV for liberal arts graduates. Like it really is like it's just Ira Glass instead of Andy Cohen, but it's like sort of the same concept.
Wait, did you meet Ira Glass when you did that?
I never met him.
Yeah.
I was in his office. Wow. I like recorded in his studio and stuff.
And that was the story that became your first solo show?
Yeah. It was the people from This American Life came to the first show. And then we're like, it was about a friendship breakup. And then they invited my former friend to see the show. And then they put us in a room together.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like an experiment. It was kind of, I'm just remembering now the fact that you were both there.
We were both there. And now when I do the show now, I play clips from This American Life. We play audio. We play Ira Glass talking about me. And then the audience watches me react to my former friend talking about me. So it's this weird loop.
I remember this
where I'm
chunk.
like, I'm watching them watch me, and they're watching me listen.
It's good theater.
It's cool. I think it's really cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
But that's the closest to reality TV I get, where it's like, now I sort of like get it, because it's like,
you did make an entire show around a feud of a relationship feud.
Totally.
That's very Bravo.
But they interviewed me. I did 4 or 5 hour interviews, so probably 16 hours of me talking in the studio.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it today because before I came here, I had a latte. I went to Starbucks. Like, I have a routine before I have to be on, and they could edit that however they wanted. They could have made me look however they wanted, because you just have so much audio.
Yeah, but their goal, is always like, we just want the best story.
Totally.
And it's almost impossible to make you look like
oh, that's very sweet. You after
have
hour 5, sometimes you just like say stuff. So who knows what I said?
I know. Yeah. God damn, dude. You've done so many like things. You've hosted so many radio things. You've it's just how do you keep track of like what your material is and what your voice is?
At a certain I think that's why people relate, hopefully, when you put out enough stuff, they relate to you, because they do feel like your friend, because you've talked to them in a way where it's like you've gotten past the threshold.
I think I've got a little bit of that parasocial thing going on with my people, all my freaks. That's like, because I do the thing where it's like I'm filming like I'm on a FaceTime with you.
Yeah.
And so I think that just doubles it of like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my buddy Matt. He's on a FaceTime call with me. And it's like, I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, your girlfriend I've met her twice. She's come to my 2 solo shows. So like when I saw her after the second one, I was like, oh, you've seen 3 hours of me, and it's like very curated. It's like exactly how I want to present myself.
There's so many things I want to talk about, but it's just been very fun and moving so quickly. But your dad's a horse lawyer.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
But we don't have to talk about the horse stuff if you don't want to.
Where my dad did jury duty in the 90s, and he was like, oh, I want to be a lawyer.
That's what triggered it for him?
That was like a big part of it, where he was like, he like saw these people in suits.
He liked the process.
Yeah. And he was a sports agent for jockeys before that, which is a very weird job.
But then he became a lawyer for jockeys, right?
Now he's a lawyer for jockeys. So like the guy, literally.
The one through line was jockeys. He just knew.
Yeah. It's hard to explain to people, but like the jockey who just won the Kentucky Derby and the jockey who won the Preakness are both my dad's clients. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Oh yeah. He was,
Does that mean anything financially?
I don't think so. I don't think,
like, does the lawyer get like a bump with
no. Just like when they get in trouble.
I think it's so funny that your dad's only clients are these guys that just ride the fastest horses in the world. That's what your dad does. It's such a unique job. We have to have him on here too.
Oh, he would.
Does he like this kind of stuff? Like, would he ever?
He would love it. He'd wear a suit.
So was he at the Kentucky Derby or the Preakness?
No, but when the Belmont's in Saratoga this year, because they're reconstructing the track. But I've been to like 10 Belmont Stakes in a row. It's one of those things, horse racing. If somebody came up to me and they're like, they shouldn't do it, it's barbaric, I'd be like, I totally agree with you. I grew up in it, so like I don't feel that way. But like, it's because I grew up in it. I know these people, and like a lot of them just like mostly like love animals and love the sport of it.
Yeah,
into it.
We watched the Kentucky Derby, some of my family and I, and PJ, and we were explaining it to my sister's boyfriend.
Yeah,
had never really watched it before. He just hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain it to him, and it was that thing too, where he was like, "It's kind of odd, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a little odd." It is like when someone's never seen it and you're trying to explain, like, no, it's pretty cool. It's like, it's hard to it's kind of hard to justify, because there's some weird like old money vibe to it too, where everyone's wearing their big bonnets and their leisure suits.
Well, that's one of the interesting things about it. It's literally billionaires, and then people who work hourly wages are like holding the horses. So it's like, it is this, it's like my dad has a lot of clients who like work on the racetrack, like on the backstretch, who like came to this country and live, like there's literally dorms on the backstretch. There's people living there, working there. So it's like
doing what? Just maintaining
working for every trainer. There's a 30, 40, 50 people who work for them.
God damn.
With all these animals. So it's like,
I mean, that makes sense. I just never would have necessarily guessed it.
Yeah. There's whole ecosystems. That's one of the funny things about working in TV or whatever it is. Yeah. It's like, oh, you enter this world where it's like there's a language for everything. There's
so many people's jobs are based around the success of this thing.
Yeah.
This 2.5 minute.
Every horse is like, I hope we get a season 2.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, that's profound. I know that's a big part of the most recent solo show though.
Talking about my dad's dream, because he went to law school when I was in high school. Yes. So I watched him achieve a dream, his 30-year dream.
It's a very nice thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and I feel like younger people will understand changing careers more, but it's like my parents' generation.
Very rare.
Like,
maybe you might hop around different places, but you're probably going to be like, this is the job. Now I'm going to raise my kids or whatever. And yeah.
And my dad at 50, like took out a massive loan and went to law school. And to watch somebody achieve a dream, it's like you never see it. It's like pretty cool. Yeah.
And to have that in your life is, I'm sure, very inspiring. And
yeah, it helps to be like, for me, where it's like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Do you have a dream right now? Do you have anything that you're like, this is what I see myself doing?
Yeah, I think for the rest of my life, I want to make these solo shows. That's what I love.
That's really nice to have that clarity.
Yeah, I have 2 of them. We're going to film the first one in the fall.
Awesome.
And so that'll be out in the world. You can send people to a link.
It's all about having that link.
Having
that link to put in the link tree, to put in the bio, to put in the story.
Please, because it's like my life's work.
Of
I
course,
brought it to Edinburgh Fringe twice. It's
a really great show. I'm glad that there's going to be a version of it that I can share with people.
And just like people watching it at home will be cool. I think that's, and then like the new show, The Big Picture, which you saw, we're gonna eventually run off Broadway again. And hopefully more Einstein. They keep like making TV.
Hopefully rent gets paid every month.
Yeah, that's huge too.
That's cool, man. I hope we can find a way to work on one of your solo shows together at some point. Beyond just like, here's a joke pitch or something. We were working on that one musical for half a minute. About the alien. Remember that?
I remember it well. So Matt and I get together and he's like, I have this idea for this musical. And we just started like sort of writing songs.
Yeah. We did write songs for like a month.
Yeah. And it was fun. And then you had other opportunities and I was starting my writer's room, and it's just like, but like I do feel like we work well together. And when you have a collaborator who like wants to spend the obsessive time working on like a tiny thing, that's really.
We need to get a grant. That's what we need.
Yeah, we need
to get a grant, and then we need to go like hide somewhere for a month and then write this stupid musical.
I would love to, Matt. Let's go upstate and just crank out a musical.
We just have 2 horrible songs after that. The grant's dried up. We have 2 of the worst songs you've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we did it.
Yeah. Well,
art.
That process though, even if we made 2, if we did like 2 weeks together and we wrote this horrible song, it's like, well, at least I do think it would be good.
It's the parameters again.
Yeah.
We got 2 weeks. We got to make something.
Yeah. Well, I know the guy who created Monk. Maybe we would write a Monk musical. He would hate that.
That is not my bag. No, I just am so bad at these what I call like Rubik's Cube shows. Like when you sent me your really good pilot for like a mystery, original mystery show, I was sort of like, I love this, but I couldn't tell you what's important. Like I'm not good at knowing like what's important for these, like, we gotta have this character murdered by this act, and we need to. Those are tricky. You're doing like a puzzle.
Yeah, it's very. And have you ever done a Rubik's Cube? I like Rubik's Cubes a lot.
I mean, I've done one. I haven't solved one.
Oh, hilarious! Yeah,
I've gone wild on it, but yeah,
when I was really depressed, I learned, and I would walk around Edinburgh just like doing the Rubik's Cube because I needed to feel like I could.
Cautionary tale for comedians, dude.
Oh, I needed to just feel like I could do something. It's like, damn. It's like, wow, this makes sense. The world doesn't, but like my cube.
You're doing a show at a festival, and you needed the fulfillment of, well, at least there's an ending to this. Yeah.
When I was living in Edinburgh, Anthony DeVito, my roommate, came back. And it was after a particularly rough show. And I was in the apartment watching Whiplash alone. And he's like, are you watching Whiplash by yourself?
Dude, Whiplash alone is either like suicide watch or like you're about to go make something
Make some really beautiful art. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
So I admittedly, I don't think I'd seen any Sondheim until I met you.
Whoa.
I don't think so. You're a big musical theater guy.
Yeah.
Sondheim is a part of Solo, his first solo show. Because you wrote a letter to Stephen Sondheim.
I did.
And he responded and said, like, stop doing this or whatever.
No. He was great. So I wrote.
I can't remember what the context of. I know it was nice. But...
Yeah. I wrote. So my senior. It's actually, he's in both solo shows.
He's in both?
Yeah. He's in the second one too. A little bit. He's a big part of the first one. So I wrote him a letter when I was a senior in high school or a freshman in college.
What was the context?
The context was that I was going to conduct for the first time. I was going to conduct the choir in my high school, maybe. And it was a piece by him. And
what was the song?
Sunday from Sunday in the Park with George, the end of Act 1. And I just like loved his work so much and wrote him this really gushing letter. And I mailed him this letter. And I found his address like on a blog, like on like a musical theater fan site.
Crazy. Yeah.
So this was 2010, 2011. And totally forget about this letter. Just like live my life. I'm 18, whatever. And freshman year of college, I'm like struggling. I like don't know who my friends are. And I get a letter from him
I'll be your friend, Gabe.
Yeah. And yeah, it's me, Stephen Sondheim. And I get this letter from him, and I almost didn't. I read this letter, and he responds to me. It's so beautiful. Like, you're like holding something that he wrote on a typewriter and signed. You know, it's like a gorgeous thing. And I realized that the reason it took so long to get the letter back is that the return address on the letter I wrote to him was my parents' house. But in the letter I said, I'm going to Hamilton College next year. So he read this letter, saw Hamilton College, and like changed the address of where the letter was.
Hamilton College?
Sent it to Hamilton College with no mailbox number. So it was just like sitting in the mail center for months.
Wait, Sondheim sent mail to your dorm.
Yeah. And so
that's crazy.
So I'm like in the diner opening this letter, like about to order chicken fingers. And then I'm like, oh my God, like I'm holding this artifact from Stephen Sondheim.
Did any of your friends care at the time?
Only the people in the choir. Like no one else would care ever. My friends now still don't care.
So here's my thing.
Yeah.
What is the entry point if you had to recommend a Sondheim musical for someone to get in? Because I always think it's a little off-putting, his music, which I know is sacrilegious to say.
Yeah, no. When people are like, I like really, like, what are the musicals you like?
From him?
Just in general.
I mean, I like all kinds of things.
Yeah,
like, I just think, like, I was doing this earlier. I was doing this little... Just that interval, like every Sondheim song when I'm like zoning out
like that
is like, and then it's like, Danny, go outside. Danny, everyone is waiting. Show title.
You know when you're
Danny.
You know when you're looking at sheet music and it has a note, but the note is crossed out, where it's like an X through. So it's like it's sort of this pitch, but it's a word.
It's like it's not bad, but you're in the audience and you're hearing like. And I'm just sitting there like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, just give me something I can tap my foot to. Like,
yeah, he comments on that in Merrily We Roll Along. Where...
Merrily is like the biggest offender. And I love that show.
Yeah,
but every other song of Merrily is like, it's like, dude.
Yes,
trying too hard.
When people have that complaint, I get it. People like a lot of people like go to musicals for like lush chords.
I want like pretty
carousel.
melodies, which is maybe that makes me like not a purist of musical theater or something, but I don't need like free jazz at the theater.
Touche.
That's my problem.
Yeah, there are. I think Into the Woods is like a pretty good entry point because it's like fairy tales. It's like, all right, we all know these characters.
Into the and you're like, we get it. We're in the fucking woods. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's just like my shit, you know. So it's like it's hard for me to criticize. I'm just like, yeah, I love it. I don't know what to tell you.
I will say some of my favorite things. Merrily is probably my favorite thing I've ever seen on Broadway.
Whoa, okay. So you're in. We got you.
In. I just like because there's always at least one song where I go, God damn. That was beautiful. And, and that will be
good thing going.
Yeah, it'll be like it'll just stick with me and it'll like move me to tears if it's right, you know? And I think his lyrics are his real strong point. Like just phenomenal writer. But I think a lot of people when they think musical theater think of and it's like that's scary. It's like
sure. I mean a lot of his stuff was sort of flops and didn't work.
Yeah, well Merrily
Merrily, there's a great documentary about it that I watched on one of my first dates with my girlfriend because obviously we're theater people.
Yeah, sure.
It's called The Best Worst Thing That Ever Could Have Happened.
Yeah, so wait, you think Into the Woods is the best to get someone in?
That's a good one to get into.
What's your favorite musical of all time?
I think Sunday in the Park with George.
Okay, I've never seen that one.
I've seen every version that they've done on Broadway since I've been alive. So like there was like there was one in like 2011 that I went to. Then Jake Gyllenhaal did it. I think they're going to do it again with Ariana Grande at some point.
Whoa!
Yeah, she's playing Dot.
I don't know what that means.
Do you know? Oh, so it's George Seurat. So I was on.
You can't know everything.
I was on a date with a comic once. And when I told her this fact, she like we were walking and she like stopped walking and like jokingly was like, I may have to end this date now, which is the show is about George Seurat, who's a pointillist painter. So he draws.
I know the painting that the thing's based on.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller and just like Chicago, you go and you see it.
Our cultural reference.
Yeah,
I know the painting. Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
Like, we all know
the painting. Yeah.
So I mean, I obviously love the painting and I love the musical, and it's about a pointless painter and like his obsession with his painting and the ways he sacrifices in his own life to make this thing, and his romantic interest as a pointless painter her name is Dot.
Oh, sure.
And so when I was on this date and she was like, this is your favorite piece of art. Like,
yeah, sure.
This might not work.
It is tough when you're trying to get people into musicals because there's always a moment like that where they're like, what? And you're like, I know.
I know.
But you just got to make it to the second act because then it's going to soar. Yeah.
It's hard. When I hear people talk about like, oh, like a musical theater performer, like the moment before they start singing, like I can't handle it. I'm like, you got to just get past it. It's fine.
That stuff has never bothered me. They're like, oh, they're breaking out into song. Of course. That's the agreement we all made when we came in here. But like, to me, it's stuff like, it's like, I like the experimental stuff. Like I said, Merrily has a lot of those kind of like pattery type songs.
Yeah.
But there's always like, I want something where I can kind of go, I feel the beauty in this and not the like, just trying to push it to the limit in this. And I think that's where I get stuck sometimes. But
yeah. There are different shows do that better than others. If you like Merrily, then I'd say we got you. And they're gonna. Have you seen they put it out as a movie, or they're going to?
I haven't seen
it.
It's
out. Yeah.
It's out. It's out. Yeah. You can watch it. You can go home and cry.
I saw that performance with those actors.
Yeah.
Especially if you saw it, you'll enjoy the filmed version.
Oh, really? It's well done. Yeah, I feel like they should do that more often. That's the big theater problem is they don't just release everything. Like it's absurd they don't do that.
The accessibility of it is so important.
That's what bums me out is like there are people around the country that have to wait for a touring company or they have to come here and spend $1,000 just to be here. And then they got to spend another 400 just to see, it's like, it's, it only plays to a certain type of affluent audience. And I'm like, I wish more people could see these great works, but
the touring is amazing though. My girlfriend worked on touring forever.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking tour companies.
No.
Like you kind of have to sit around like this if you're like living in Oklahoma City and you're like, I hope they bring Hamilton or whatever.
Of course. Now they're not bringing the stuff that's like a little more experimental. They're bringing the stuff that they know will sell.
Yeah, right. You're getting Wicked, you're getting Aladdin, you're getting
totally, and that's great too.
Yeah,
because you get to see how it all works.
But you're not getting Sunday in the Park with George.
Probably not. I can't imagine they're doing that one.
But the community theater in that town is doing a wild version of that. And that's where you really get your kicks. Yeah. You gotta go see it there.
Yeah. When I just like always liked like when I heard Sondheim in high school, I was just like, oh, this is for me. Like
that's amazing to me. Because it took me a while to like kind of get into it. You know what I mean? I think the first thing I ever saw was Company. And I loved Company.
Yeah.
But I loved it more. And this again doesn't sound crazy. I almost love the story and the themes more than the music.
Oh, interesting.
But then you get to Being Alive and you're like, oh, I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah.
But everything else I was sort of like, all right, let's
Yeah. For me, it's like Sorry Grateful. The song about marriage.
Oh, that one's good too.
Yeah,
there's great music in that one. And that one got me because I like anything that's about like modern life and like relationships.
Well, it's very you. It's New York City and it's relationships and friends. And...
It was if there was ever a shot for me to get into Sondheim, that was it. Yeah, and then I saw Merrily, very similar themes and stuff, working in show business, friendships changing.
Yeah.
So that one hit for me too. But then I'm in the woods and I'm like, when the witch is gigantic, I'm like, dude.
Yeah, maybe I take it back. Maybe Into the Woods is not the gateway drug for. I think it is because that was the first one I saw as a child.
It's silly and it's like it's got some good comedy beats. There's that cow that runs around.
Yeah, Milky White.
White, which crazy name. You wanted to call your cow Milky White. Just
Well, so the first. We don't have to get into the minutia of Into the Woods, but they do it. It was the one I saw as a child, and I was like, oh. Like it's like all my favorite characters. It's like my first Avengers. It's like
dude. You were the coolest kid growing up.
I was.
Everyone's playing Power Rangers. You've got your action figures from Into the Woods.
You don't become a solo show artist because you were cool.
You don't start doing one-man shows out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that, man. That's so good. Okay, we end every episode with prediction. Okay, prediction, Gabe. Will there ever be a Billy Joel jukebox musical? And if so, what would the plot be?
There's definitely. This is an easy answer. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. I agree.
And I think it's the story of Brenda and Eddie. From Scenes from an Italian Restaurant.
Oh.
Where they meet in high school and you get all the high school songs. He convinces her to have sex for the first time, so that's Only the Good Die Young.
Oh my God. Is that the act break? End of act one?
Yeah, probably. They have sex, they consummate the marriage, and then it's almost like Merrily. Maybe we do it in reverse chronological order and we go Billy Joel in reverse. Billy, have your people call my people. Okay, Matt Buechele and I are on this.
The idea of a reverse chronological Billy Joel jukebox. There's just dads in the audience like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Why Why is Billy Joel so old?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not Billy.
God, I love a high concept.
I don't think the only thing I'm pushing back on is I don't know if he would ever agree to do it. He strikes me as someone who's like, I don't need that shit. You know?
He definitely. Oh, I don't think he'd be involved at all. Let me be perfectly
He's long
clear.
gone, and the kids don't care.
He stopped doing the MSG show. Have you ever seen him at Madison Square Garden?
I have.
It's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah,
he plays
that
Vanna.
to me is musical theater. Yeah,
yeah.
It's a party.
Yeah. I think. Maybe it's not Into the Woods. Maybe Billy Joel is the gateway drug to well, it's like it's lyric based.
It's a lot of storytelling.
But Billy Joel's music is so lush, and Sondheim's is, but like he makes you work for it.
I love the scenes from Italian Restaurant as the basis for the show.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Nothing else there. Yeah,
banger. Yeah, put it on the road, baby.
Great answer, Gabe. Prediction. You have some expertise here. Will they ban the horse carriages in Central Park in the next year?
I would say yes.
Is that yes? I think they probably shouldn't be doing that.
They probably shouldn't. I mean, it's just like
you know more about horses than me. Like, do horses? It's probably not fun for them, right?
I can't imagine in the dead of winter to just be like trotting around.
I don't think they're.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't think they're always out there in the dead of winter. Let's picture a nice day. It's still probably not fun, right?
Yeah, probably to be around cars.
Perfect conditions.
People.
You still don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's not like when I think of New York, I think of hot dogs, Broadway, and taking a horse carriage. Like I don't care about it that much.
Yeah, I don't care about it much either. But it's probably bad for them.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you have to check like the Socialist Handbook? I'm like, how am I supposed to feel about this one? Like, I don't remember.
That's so funny. Guys? What do we think about horses?
Yeah.
While I have you for a second, are we allowed to tie them to a carriage?
Yeah. What was Bernie's position on this again? I don't remember.
Oh my god! I run in Central Park a lot, and I see them all the time.
Yeah.
And the people in them are always like European families, and they seem like they're having a wonderful time. But I'm like, it's probably not good.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not on board.
I think they'll still be around though.
Okay.
Do you think they'll be banned? Do you think they'll be banned in a year?
A year? I think maybe I'll take back my answer only because things take so long to happen.
Things take a long time. But you never know, man. Things are happening in Gracie Mansion. Okay, speaking of things leaving, will Lorne Michaels announce his retirement this year?
I think...
This is hotly debated.
So, my friends and I were on Kalshi last night. Just as you do.
Yeah.
Just because we were like...
Boy night.
Yeah, well, we're just like, whoa. And just like flipping through like what are insane... Like not gambling, obviously, but just like what is on this thing.
Sure.
And they had a Lorne Michaels question.
If he's going to leave?
If he's going to leave and who would replace him.
Oh, Tina Fey, right?
So that's where my money would be on.
Mm-hmm. That's where I put $5,000.
Yeah, and by my money, I mean all my money.
That's where my money is. I mean, would be.
Theoretically.
Interesting that's a market.
Yeah, it's a market. And then like Steve Higgins was on there. He was like number one.
That makes sense. He's probably
works there forever.
Like co-showrunner essentially.
I don't think
Lorne will leave. Do you think Lorne will come back in September to do season 52? I guess that would be.
I do.
You do? Yeah,
I don't think he's stopping.
I think he's at that age where it's like, and I'm sure he's healthy and stuff. I'm not wishing anything bad, but it's like when you get to a certain age, it's like you sort of like once the work goes away, it's like, what do you do? Like it feels like that would be very hard to like find purpose or like, I don't know. Like I think he's gonna probably do it for as long as he physically can be there. Yeah, and
eventually you want him to be like the emeritus professor, where it's like he's still running it. But I also think Tina's a great fit because you also need somebody who's going to get the funding. Like Lorne, like puts the pressure on to be like, no, we need this massive budget.
I don't know why anyone would want the job after him because
probably really hard.
You have all the pressure to like carry on this legacy with none of the ability to like sway networks or people. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, it's not Lorne, so we can kind of say whatever we want to Tina, or even if it's Higgins, it's like well, whatever. It's not Lorne.
Totally.
I don't know. Yeah, we watched. Did you watch the finale this past weekend?
I did.
Yeah, we watched it too, and like the credits at the end hung on his name for like a long time. Like it was probably like 10 seconds.
Oh, interesting.
Like they did the full long crawl, and Paul McCartney's playing some song, and it was like executive producer Lorne Michaels, and he just kind of sat there. Enough that we like looked at each other on the couch. I was like, "Oh, what does this mean?"
Whoa.
We were waiting for it to be like, "R.I.P." Sure. It was there for so long. I was like, "God damn!" So I was like, "Is that his way of like he doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but he's saying like, here I am?" Or does that happen every end of the season? I don't know.
So to create a little bit of a binary, there's like the Coach K Duke retirement where it's like, this is my last year, and like everywhere I go, it's like a big celebration. And then there's the Nick Saban Alabama football one where he just unceremoniously, like, season ends, I'm retired.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got to go do TV commercials. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have to go. Well, he just like owns car dealerships. And like,
what a weird man he is. Yeah, I think Lorne will be there. I think it'd be weird if he wasn't.
Yeah.
But it's all that I'm seeing so many people talking about it right now, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't imagine a world where he walks away if he doesn't have to. But
what would he do? I guess he's gardening. He's like,
he has like a blueberry farm or something, doesn't? Or like a strawberry farm. I've heard he makes jams for people.
I think he can still do that and run the show, or at least be there.
Yeah, he's not out there picking the goddamn blueberries. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, one last prediction, and then I'll let you catch a flight to our
Montreal.
brothers in the north.
I'll see you soon. You're coming.
Yeah, I got to open for you at the hostel.
Oh my God, please come.
Will Long Island ever secede from New York and become the 51st state? This one's going to be hard to follow up on if it doesn't happen soon.
Yeah, they want to. I mean,
you think they do?
Yeah. I grew up on Long Island, and my parents are Democrats, and just like it felt like we were in the minority. Even, and this was in like a politer time.
What was the part of Long Island, just for the listener?
In Nassau County, Garden City's in the town. And so we felt like, we're the only Democrats. And so my mom would meet a fellow Democrat and be like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, finally.
Yeah, hold my hand.
Yeah, because everyone else is here so conservative. And the further you go out, like anywhere, the further you go out, like the more rural and the more conservative it gets. So by the time you get far enough out, it's like, this is Confederate flag wearing. Like,
I have heard that out there.
Yeah, and it's like a little scary. So like, I definitely think there are people that want to, but similar to the horse question, like, things take so long to happen that like they're not organized enough.
Yeah,
like
I don't think anyone's talking about it.
No. There was a movement years and years ago, because I remember seeing a Daily Show segment about it in like 2008 maybe, about like the Long Island push.
Push.
Because the economy's massive. But it's
it's like the biggest, it's like one of the biggest economies in the world. Like it's like in the top 20 if you think of just that chunk.
But it's a lot of New York City based.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know what the benefits would be tax-wise or anything. Like, I don't know why they would want to be like separated from New York, but
yeah, I guess they'd get their own 2 senators, like the Dakotas.
Oh, sure. They'd have a lot of power. Very powerful.
Yeah, exponentially. Do you think the reason we haven't added more states is because 50 is a clean number?
Yeah.
Do you think that
I think there's a little bit of that going on?
Like,
people like the aesthetic of a nice.
Sure, like we were at the 38 states, and they're like, we could go 39.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted Alaska.
Oh, interesting. You think they wanted a nice
or Hawaii?
round...
What was the last one to get statehood?
There's no way to know.
Yeah, there's no way to know. That's what sucks, dude. Everything that happened before us is gone. This was so fun, dude. Thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy, and I loved it. Is there anything you want to promote before you leave? Anything you want to shout out, at least your socials? Or
Yeah. Gabe Mollica on Instagram. I'm doing more off-Broadway theater, solo shows. And then Einstein on CBS. Matthew Gray Gubler, Melissa Fumero in January.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, brother.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot.